KevlarPrime81 wants to know if there has been one game I nearly had regrets of playing, but somehow got hooked. I just did a quick overview of all my trophies, and I found 3 actually. I don't want to, just do one because I like making longer videos. So 3, number 1, Fury. That was the PlayStation Plus game from who knows when. The premise is, well, it's not the premise, but the gameplay is basically boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. There's no like platforming, or it's just you fight one boss, and I got hooked. After the first battle, I was like, what am I doing? I'm just gonna get destroyed. If this is the first boss, it's gonna just ruin me. And I knew that already knew going in that there were trophies I probably wouldn't be able to earn, like getting the S rank on Furier. I barely got through Fury, much less having to do the Furier. Is that what it's called? Yes. Get S rank in Furier difficulty. I didn't even get an A rank on the Fury mode, so there's no way I was going to get S rank. But like I said, starting it, I was like, what am I doing? I'm not going to be able to beat this game. But after I did figure out the first boss, that took me long enough to figure it out. At that point, I was like, wow, this is awesome. Because there's a lot of patterns you have to learn, and you really have to time things really well. It's definitely not easy, but I found myself, I seem to do that with a lot of the more frustratingly difficult games. I'll get drawn back to it just because I like to see how much better I can get, which usually is much better, because like with this, I started off, I didn't even get a hit in, and I died to start off. And then I was getting better and better and better. Because after just looking at the timeline, let's do a timeline order by date. The first trophy I earned was to grab 10 heal ups during a fight, which I don't think you can do very easily. So 8 minutes after I did that, I finally beat the first boss. So I imagine I was on that first boss for a good, hour or 2. But after that, I started to pick it up, and then I defeated the next boss in about a half an hour, and then it got harder and harder, obviously. But that one, I'd say number 1. I would love to go back and try and pick it up again, but with time restrictions and such, I probably never will. It's still sitting on my PS4 because it's there. It's just like, Slamma, play it, Slamma. You know you wanna. So that's one of them. Number 2, I'll say Bloodborne. I started playing that last year, I think. I had some free time, and it had just come out for PlayStation Plus. Seems to be a theme here, where I did not think I would, because I tried Demon Souls way back in the day, and I think I played maybe 15 minutes of it, and I was like, I don't enjoy this. I'm not doing very well. I know it's a great game, but for me, it just didn't feel like it was. But I thought I'd give it another try with Bloodborne, because I've heard that it's similar, but a little less punishing. It's still punishing, but it wasn't as accessible, or is more accessible. Bloodborne's more accessible than Demon Souls. Anyways, so I started that up, and then I was in the first area for who knows how long. It took me a while to get to the first boss. I don't even remember what the first boss was. Let's see if it's in here. The Cleric Beast. So I got a blood gem, and then about 20 hours later, I defeated the first boss. I'm going to guess it's because I went to bed, because I earned this one at late at night. I'm on UTC here, so 3:30, 8, and the next one was nighttime, so I'm guessing I went to work and then came back and played more. But yeah, that one got me hooked too. First starting, I was like, what am I doing? I'm just going to get destroyed. This is going to turn exactly like Demon Souls, but it didn't. And right now, I finished the 2 endings to accept your fate and then not accept your fate and do the umbilical cord thing. So I'm doing the Chalice dungeons right now. Well, not right now, but that's where I'm at in the game. I'm working on the Chalice dungeons. I don't think I've made it to Defiled Chalice yet, so I know that's going to be trying. And then I obviously I bought the DLC because I enjoyed it so much, and it was on sale, so I figured I'd buy it as well. So that's something else I'm going to play. So Bloodborne, second one. Last one, Super Meat Boy. This one I know I'm never going to platinum, because I don't have the time to dedicate to practicing, because I know I've seen Estee's videos. She was very proud of her. I'm very proud of her for doing that platinum. Just knowing how terrible I am now and how long I'd have to practice to get better, because I'm not as quick at being better. I definitely have to watch videos, which, I mean, I want to try the first no death trophy just because I know it's the first world and it wouldn't be nearly as hard. Who knows, maybe that'll suck me in as well and I'll be like, wow, I got to do this. This is fantastic, and I'm enjoying that. So I'm still working on 100%ing Super Meat Boy. That's also on my Vita. I'm playing it on my Vita, not my PS4. I don't know if that makes it more difficult or not, but I'm playing it on my Vita. So I gotta finish 100%. There's still some bandages I need to get. I think I still need to do the final world Cotton Alley, I think. Yeah. I think I still need to do that one. There's some warp zones I'm missing, so I still got some work to do on that just to even begin the arduous process of hating my life. So there's 3 for you. Fury, Bloodborne, Super Meat Boy, all notoriously difficult games. And maybe not Bloodborne. I say notoriously. That's probably not notoriously difficult since a lot of people have it. And if you have it, you feel like you need to tell everyone, because I read that somewhere. I think it was on Reddit. Some article about Bloodborne. So, as a person with a platinum, as I am legally required to tell everyone. Yeah. But yeah, those are the 3. Thank you for the question. I tried to find another one. One, I'll throw in a 4th here. Luftrauses. That Vlambeer game. I know that's glitched and will never be able to 100% it, but I was enjoying it. I mean, I didn't know going in that it was glitched. I had played Super Crate Boy on my phone, and he made that too, so I was like, okay, that was fun. I'll try out this one. Not knowing. It was kind of the opposite, where I was hooked, and then I found out it was glitched, and I lost all interest. So that's the opposite of the question you asked, but figured I'd throw it in there. Thank you for the question, Rata Ninja. Was that Roto? Sorry. No, sorry. Not Roto Ninja. I've lost my brain. That was Bubble Pop Boy. Kevlar, I apologize. Thank you for the question. Not Roto. Roto Ninja, you get out of this video. Kevlar, this is your video. Thank you for the question. 81 times. Stop button.